The first day I was born as a baby. Lava Godzilla. Next to me is my peaceful volcanic home. The soldiers jumped out of the nearby bushes. In an instant we were completely surrounded by sailors. They started lashing out at us with high-pressure water. I ran with my father. The soldiers followed closely behind. We were cornered by a mechanical Godzilla. He fired a powerful water-light tree at me. My father jumped out in front of me. The next day, I ran like crazy. The sailors surrounded me in the forest. In my panic, I accidentally ran into a river. All of a sudden, I had a little bit of health left. I hear the horn. Look up. Find yourself in a city full of villagers. I started running through the streets of the city. The surrounding villagers chased me with arrows. Before long, I was blocked by a cliff. A villager hit me with a sword. The pain makes me squirt. Scared all the villagers. I noticed a villager in the chaos. Dropped a map. Suddenly a gunshot was heard nearby. And on day 3, I arrived at the edge of the city. Saw a gas station owner shooting a lava turtle. I rushed over and attacked him with my lava power. The sky suddenly became gloomy. And on the 4th day, the turtle and I walked along the map. Soon, we arrived at a heavily guarded laboratory. There are more sailors there. I crept into the lab. Make sure to avoid patrolling soldiers. The sailors found me, so I ran to the middle of a lab. Just the lava garden I've been looking for. I ran up and collected the facial cores. The face inside starts to burn. I got bigger. Received 5 extra hearts, and emits a beam of light. More soldiers entered the room. The 5th day soldier. They started charging at me, but I emitted a beam of pure lava light. Lava fell directly on them. Defeat them. I'm lamenting when I hear more reinforcements, so I broke through the wall with a new body shape, left the lab. I went back to the face turtle, but he's gone. I saw a mysterious chip lying on the ground. I followed the trail until you reach a huge face. And that's where the potato chip trail ends. I see this area as very secluded. They quickly built one small shelter to settle yourself. All the faces I found for the future. The core has a room. Just as I was finishing it all, I see a bigger face. Monsters fly through the air. Day 6, I followed the flying monster. But before I could catch up with him, the monster was shot down by a water-light tree, so I went into hiding. Mechanical Godzilla emerged from a distance. I found a lava compass. And I followed the compass until I met a ruined civilization. Day 7. I walked into the middle of an abandoned farm. And it was filled with mutated animals. And I look around. And one of the animals was a sheep chicken. I looked at the burning barn. It radiates heat. It blanketed the entire farmland. I ran into the barn. But there's nothing in it. A little star from the valley. Kang Lee ran out quickly. I chased the stars into the nearby jungle. He's obviously very familiar with this place. Take advantage of the environment to get rid of me easily. But I ended up chasing a clearing. It feels like outsiders are not welcome here. On the 8th day, I was surrounded by a cluster of stars. Stars turn lava. The core is placed on a special pillar. I turned around and saw a fire. Tower-sized King Kong. I followed King Kong to a place in the jungle. Very complex training route. Day 9 to day 10. So I started this challenge. Ran into the jungle. Jumping between platforms. King Kong commanded all the stars to throw bananas at me. One of the bananas hit me right in the head. I think of my father. I had to get him back. So I persisted. And they did it for the last time. Then I was blocked by a huge wall of water. I attacked with lava, turned the entire wall of water into pebbles, then break it with brute force. King Kong rushed up, trying their best to defeat me. My eyes darted into the trees. It had a huge skull. I emit lava light. The tree burned the vines. The skull fell off, right into the arena. Knocked King Kong away. Day 11 to day 12. I'm back at the heart of my face. I got stronger. 5 more stars. I heard voices coming from the jungle area. I walk over, seeing the sailors find the empire of King Kong. King Kong and all the stars return to my base. And I look around. Found that the face turtle is back. Day 13 to day 14. I started to expand my old home. Build a new, bigger home. And for King Kong and his stars. Built a beautiful skull base. Finally, I left the base with the turtle. Came to the foot of a temple. I walked into the center of the temple. However, I noticed a piece. The charred lower boundary stone is held high. I squirted at him. Instantly he was on fire, and I was immediately sucked into a vision. Day 15 to day 16. I was suddenly ushered into a dark room. There is only a burning light ahead. My fantasy is over. I returned to the temple. I arrived outside the main city. They found it crowded with sailors. I walk over, saw a group of people arranging parade floats. One of the floats. There's a giant Godzilla coming down. Day 17 to day 18. I joined the parade. I look forward. One of the sailors is holding a lava core. I'm about to reveal my identity and rush over. Saw a huge three-headed dragon king. The monster appears in the sky, start a powerful attack on the sailors. Killed them in an instant. And then he started attacking innocent people. Anyone who tried to escape was wiped out. Day 19 to day 21. Ghidorah starts using his lava. Attacks and powerful bites attack me. Ghidorah tried to fly away with the lava core. I shot him. Hit him directly in the wing. Caused him to fall and drop the lava core. But when I picked him up, and he was broken. Day 22 to day 26. I follow the turtle. Until we come to a giant abandoned hell. I went to hell alone. But then I heard voices nearby. I walked towards the sound and saw a lava pool bathtub. There is a bamboo forest and a barefoot beast in it. I followed them to a place. Very gloomy intersection. Day 27 to day 29. I walked into the bunker, and I saw that it was filled with equipment. There is also a lit room ma. When I walked over, suddenly bumped to the side, and I looked up. It's lava, Mothra. Mothra took me to the side of the furnace. Day 30 to day 32. I went through hell and started collecting materials. After a period of time, I gave all the materials to Mothra. He recast the core with his face. I picked him up and started leveling up. Received 5 extra hearts, become a bigger and stronger monster. Day 33 to day 35. Mothra and I will return through the portal, back to the main world, but we emerged in a strange desert. Mothra was repelled by a beam of light. I tried to run to him, but was ambushed by sailors. I'm about to attack them, but was suddenly hit by a water light. It's mechanical Godzilla. Mothra takes flight, created a lava bridge in front of us. Just as I was about to act, Mothra pushed me away. Fly up and attract the enemy's attention. I helplessly ran away quickly. Run towards my base. Along the way, I met mutant animals. Day 36 to day 39. We went back to our house. The animals built a new farm. After putting down the lava core, I went to find the Long Yang tortoise. Found out he had built a block for our home. Defensive wall I hear nearby. I came to the farm. Found that all the flames had been extinguished. The whole place is almost a hole, and standing in the competition. Surrounding the barn are a group of soldiers and monsters. Day 40 to day 44. I heard the ice monster talking. The ice monsters are coming at me, and their leader fires ice from behind. I used lava to break the ice, and use one melt. The rock attack defeated all those who rushed up. The monster stomps its foot in its hand, causing a huge area to form around it. Labyrinth. When I go through the labyrinth, I can feel the cold weakening me. Some ice monsters even hide in corners. But luckily they are easy to beat. Finally I reached the labyrinth. See the monster leader waiting for you. Day 45 to day 47. The monster leader rushed up. I found his ice attack to be very powerful. I tried to attack him with my face, but my attack was useless. Shooting faces ignite the holes around us. As I launch more faces, the entire arena started to burn. The size of the monster leader also began to shrink. In his furious roar, he charged at me. But I hit him head-on with a beam of light, shrinking him to the size of a chicken. But unfortunately the monster leader melted in front of me. Left a map. Day 48 to day 52. I followed the map to a ruin. There is an ancient fishing scene. Among the ancient ruins on the edge of the cliff. Burning ancient rain scenery. But as I got closer, I triggered a wire and a half. A huge river of water fell around me. I was surrounded by sailors. A soldier threw a bottle of construction potion at me. My vision is starting to blur. When I woke up, I found myself trapped in an oil well. In the side cage, I saw the ultimate monster. I turn around. I found myself trapped with my father and Mothra. My father's words gave me strength. I broke the cage with my face. I quickly melted down Mothra's cage, getting ready to rescue my father. The water suddenly rushed towards his cage. Day 53 to day 56. Mothra and I tried our best to escape from the well. I gave up the exit to the bridge, turn around and run deep into the well. I run around, getting ready to turn the corpse to the right. Sirens are still ringing throughout the base. And I went up and grabbed the burning well. And I was pulled into a flame. Day 57 to day 59. I was taken to a strange island. I saw a group of silent people ahead. They are surrounded by a pile of firewood. Day 60 to day 63. I walked up to the fire. Start attacking him with lava. But he didn't light it. And what we have instead is this. 3 more trenches have appeared on the island. Successfully ignited him. But the sun is approaching the horizon. I think of my father. Thinking of his pride in me, I focus all my facial strength, releasing a powerful beam of light, lighting the remaining 2 bonfires. The sun has stopped, hanging in the air. The sun began to shine brightly. In an instant my vision blurred again. I'm back on the tour. Upgraded to a stronger mindset, received 5 extra hearts, and have new abilities. But I haven't had time to celebrate. Soldiers' voices throughout the base. Day 64 to day 68. I managed to escape. Returned to base with Mothra. But I still couldn't save my father. I quickly built him for Mothra at the base. Own melting, furnace and workshop. I heard a loud roar of stars. Then it was discovered that King Kong was missing. Day 69 to day 73. I walk over, saw King Kong in a nearby clearing. Battle of Ghidorah. Ghidorah's attack sent King Kong flying. I rushed over, attacked Kitor with my new Sun Crash. With my cooperation with King Kong, we managed to knock Kitor to the ground. I followed Ghidorah. He led me to a bird's eye view, in front of a fire in the city. Day 74 to day 77. And I looked at the volcano. Mothra threw me a bottle of mysterious potion. I picked up the potion and drank it. So I started shrinking. I hurried closer to the entrance of the volcano. See, the sailors have built kung fu in it. And they look really big. I sneaked through the cracks in the wall. Entered another room. A huge nuclear missile is being built inside. Days 78 to 80. I dodged more soldiers. Deep inside the volcano. Saw a room filled with radioactive water. They turned this place into lava. Monster of demons. Over the pool. Hanging from the last lava core. He seemed to power the whole operation. I went to the sink. But soon realized there was no way to fill him. And I began to slowly build a bridge out of pebbles, leading to Longyang. The effects of Rampage Mosler began to lose weight. My body shape is starting to return to normal. I'll finish the rest of the bridge. And got the lava core. But just as I got him, a soldier's weapon hit. I fell into radioactive water. Days 81 to 85. I found myself in the midst of a police officer with a face. After a burst of bright light, a huge monster appeared in front of me. The monster then merged with me, turned me into the ultimate beauty monster. I gained 10 extra hearts. Feel so powerful. I flush my existence out of the radioactive pool, turning the water wings back into a face. Day 86 to day 90. I burst down the hall and went back to the lab, but the water bomb is gone. Day 91 to day 94. I go back to base, see everyone is worried. Day 95 to day 99. And I was in the middle of the city. Sailors are preparing to launch nuclear bombs. And my father is still in a cage. The sailors started firing at me, pushed me back with their firepower. Someone even fired an RPG missile. But he missed the mark. The army tried to keep shooting at me. The beautiful tortoise protects humans by the side. I melted my father's cage with my face. He broke through the sailors. It held them back. On the 100th day, we fought fiercely in the center of the city, breeding and attacking each other. Mechanical Godzilla attacked me with water. Still very powerful. I use all the face glasses. We emit our elements simultaneously. Elements collide in the middle of the street, formed a huge black, dark stone wall. I think of all the people who depend on me. I put energy into the strongest beam of light. He smashed the obsidian wall, directly penetrated the Mechanical Godzilla. Mechanical Godzilla defeated. Finally gave me enough time to shut down the nuke. Saved all the face monsters.